Happy Friday, everybody. Today our English skill is to use adjectives. We're getting ready for writing our diaries next week. Okay, before we start our main lesson, as a bit of a warm-up, I am going to give you 3 adjectives. And can you draw a dinosaur using these 3 adjectives? I want you to draw a dinosaur that is scary, tall, and scaly. This is just a warm-up, so this can be on a rough piece of paper and you can use your imagination as much as you want to, but your dinosaur has to be tall, scary, and scaly. Okay, when I get to 1, off you go, pause the video. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Welcome back. I wonder what your dinosaurs look like. Hopefully scary, tall and scaly. Okay. Next we are going to add some adjectives to the story maps that we drew yesterday. Okay, so our first picture that we drew was Katie creeping through that door. So you can see Katie opening that door in the picture, can't you? What adjectives can we use to describe the door? Have a look at the door in the picture. Can you tell me how can you describe that door? Okay, so well done if you came up with maybe large, wooden. So you can write your own adjectives down. I'm going to write large and wooden, 2 adjectives together, large, wooden, on my story map. You can use those words or you can use your own words that describe that door, but they need to be the adjectives. If you don't have room on your story map, then write them down on a separate piece of paper. It's absolutely fine. Okay, when I get to 1, you can write your own. 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back. Did any of you think about describing that door handle? How could we describe the handle that Katie is reaching out for? Can you have a think? Which words can you use? Can you tell me? Okay, I bet you come up with some great ones. I'm going to use a different colour to draw the door handle in the story map. Okay, I wonder what you came up with. I think T-Rex here came up with a good one. He said it was a round door handle, so round, and we're going to use 2 adjectives together again, round, and he said golden. So it's a round golden handle. Katie turned the round golden handle. Okay, so again, if you don't have room on your story map, just write them on a different piece of paper. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so next on our story maps, Katie went to the land of the dinosaurs, didn't she? And we have already thought about lots of adjectives this week, but today we're going to write them onto our story maps. So thinking about those adjectives that you've thought of this week already, and we're going to add them onto our page. So can you tell me, how could you describe the plants, trees in the background? Can you have a think and tell me, how can you describe them? Okay, so you may came up with pretty, spiky, colourful. You may have remembered the simile that we used, as bright as a flame, as tall as a skyscraper. Okay, so what I want us to do next is describe the plants. Now I haven't drawn them on my story map, so I'm just going to draw a plant here. Okay, I'm going to write tall and spiky to describe the plant. Tall and spiky. But you can choose your own adjectives, maybe bright or colourful. Okay, when I get to 1, I want you to write those adjectives to describe the plants. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the next thing that we can describe in this part of our story is Hadrosaurus. So we have already thought about describing Hadrosaurus. Do you remember any of those super adjectives that you've used this week? Go back to your writing if you want to. Okay, can you tell me how to describe Hadrosaurus? Okay, well done if you came up with some great adjectives there. I think I'm going to describe him as a small green, or a small friendly dinosaur. Actually, I'm going to write small and friendly. So these are those two adjectives that I have written on my story map here to describe Hadrosaurus. Okay. Right, I am not going to do all of the rest. You are going to have a go at describing the rest of the things on your story maps yourselves. So next thing to describe would be the tail. Lots of children came up with huge bumpy this week to describe the tail. Okay, can you describe what they can see when they're on top of the Brontosaurus's back? Can you describe the pterodactyl? Can you describe the sea or the creatures in the sea? So you're just going to add those adjectives to your story map. Okay. So these are the other parts of the story. All right, I hope you have enjoyed that. There is one last thing you may wish to do. You might want to change some of your adjectives or add any. So once you've completed your story map, use it to tell your story. If you think, oh, I don't like that adjective, maybe you could use a word like, you could steal magnificent. That's at the top. Or you could steal beautiful, bumpy or tall. So just some extra words if you think that they sound better than yours. They might not do. Okay, have fun doing this today and we will see you tomorrow.